What we're going to move into now is, because we've worked so much with this particular grip setup, the 2-on-1 cup of water grip, this is what we're going to kind of start basing stuff off of. And there's going to be other opportunities that we can kind of move through, like other series and stuff, but this is what we're going to start with. So let's talk about some of the things that he can do. Let's start with counters for him. And so if I get this grip and I do a knee pull, this hand coming to the ground is fantastic, because that means his base is out this direction. If he wants to square back up to me, he's either going to drive with this hand, which is going to set up a certain series of things that I can do, or one of the other things that if I really get this in nice and tight, that you'll see is he can cross boost and push and drive and re-square himself back up, which is a fantastic counter. That if somebody has a really good grip here, that he can post on me, and just this, whether it's here or it's here, anytime this hand posts up here, he's compensating for how bad his posture is broken. So if he's gonna bring, like if I'm really trying to bring him down and I'm squeezing, he may slide that hand in and drive himself back up just to re-square. Now I gotta start back over. Okay, so that's gonna be the first kind of thing that he can utilize to kind of recover his positioning. He's lost angle, he's cross-posting, and he's trying to regain. All right, so same setup. I get my wrist, I lift my hips, pull, I get my 2-on-1, I get my cup of water grip. I do a knee pull, boom. He cross-posts up on top of me. I need to be using my, stay there for a second. I want to use my leg strength. Put your hand back on the mat. That's where a lot of times he's gonna fall. And if I'm using my leg strength, try to sit back up.
It's hard to.
Yeah, and that's what I want. I want him to feel like this isn't maybe enough to drive him back to square. So I want him to have to post on me to get a better spot to push on. And that's where his cross post comes in. And now he can kind of re-square. But out here, he's fighting my knee pull here. Like I'm trying to keep him there. Yes. So what I'm looking to do when he cross posts like that again, as soon as he does that, now I'm back on the other side, and now I have exactly what I want. If he doesn't try to cross post again, I'm gonna get my lat grip. And now I'm in. So this is a direct counter to his counter. Make sense? Lift hips, cross grip, elbow, knee pull. He goes to, before I get my lat grip, he cross posts. I want to hit right above his elbow line. Down here, I may lose his shoulder and the control of his upper body if I hit here. So I really want right behind his elbow. I'm going to lift and slide and knee pull back to the other side. And the other thing that can kind of come from this, if I don't move into the lat grip and side scissor, is now I get a head pinch, okay? A headlock. Or I'm gonna say head and arm, because that's what I'm more familiar with, okay? So there's not just one path forward, there's a couple different things that we can start setting up for them. But that's what I want everyone kind of playing with, is that you get wrist grip, lift, push, 2-on-1, cup of water grip, knee pull. And I'm actively pulling him into that so that he needs to cross post. As soon as he cross posts, that's his momentum coming back this way. I'm going to use that momentum and I'm going to knee pull with that cross post to drive him back across the side. If I get my lat grip, great. Now I'm starting all my attack series. Okay?
So that's to secure any sort of like back tape or anything, or just stop?
I think stop.
Okay.
I think let's just work that drill that people are cross-posting, getting used to recovering from that bad position, and then the other person's going to counter it.
Sure.
Make sense? Yes, keep it nice and slow. Be mindful of where you're putting your hands. Be a good partner. There's kind of some grips that are maybe a little less desirable. That when I cross post, like, yeah, I I may not put my hand completely on his other shoulder to make it a super effective pull. Like if I'm going bicep tie here, this is going to make it a little more difficult. Like it can still be done because the back, as long as the back of the arm is exposed and it's anywhere up in this area, as soon as I'm recovering and that arm comes over, that's what we're looking for, is that arm being broken down and I'm trying to post here. I'm bringing the elbow in, the other hand is looking to push this back across with the knee pull. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
That's the deal. Okay, cool. Let's see it. 1, 2.